Welcome to Vlogust Day 6! Yeah, I need to work out the 6s. Hello everyone! If you saw yesterday's video, I gave you guys some tips if you're going to university, what things you need to take. Today in Scotland was results day, so if you got the results you wanted, congratulations, just well done, you worked hard, you did work, and if you're starting university or college this year, then yay, well done. So yeah, really happy for everyone who got the results they wanted. If you didn't, it's not the end of the world, and university isn't really for everyone. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but if you're going to college or university, then great. Be aware of the lies that many people may tell you at university. This is what this video is going to be about. I'm just going to tell you a few things that I've been told about university, and yeah, let's just say I've been slightly disappointed when those things didn't really happen. You'll meet all of your best friends in Freshers Week. You'll have loads of friends, you'll make loads of friends really quickly. No, that's not really the case. First of all, most of the time during Freshers Week you're pretty much drunk, so if you can remember people, if you can remember faces and names during Freshers Week, then it's quite an achievement. But also, don't worry if you're not making like the bestest of friends during Freshers Week. You have to meet so many people in the space of like a few days. It's crazy how your head like has to deal with so many other people at the same place at the same time. But go and meet loads of people, just introduce yourself, be confident, and just go for it. As for making best friends, don't worry about it if you don't make it in the first week. Like, I didn't make my best friends from my degree at university till at least after Christmas, so don't worry, you got 4 years, or if you're in England, you got 3 years. You got so many years to make so many friends. You'll meet other people throughout these years. You'll meet loads of people and you make friends at your own time. Just don't worry if you don't make loads of friends during Freshers Week. Just putting that out there. You'll go out every single night and get absolutely bladdered and get laid. It's so much fun getting drunk and having sex all the time. Yeah! Seriously? Like, I didn't go out and get drunk every single night. I had one bad experience and I thought, no, I'm not going through that again. So I only drink when I'm in with the company of friends and every so often, because number one, it costs a lot of money. Number two, if you get hungover or you become sick, and if your brother's clapping, shut up. It will cost a lot of money, and it makes you feel ill afterwards. You feel hungover after loads of times, and most of the time it just makes you look really stupid. So yeah, only do it with your best of friends, because they're going to be the ones that stick by you. If you're getting drunk with people who you don't really know, then maybe a little bit awkward. And as for having sex all the time, finding your boyfriend, the love of your life, the first time you're in university, that doesn't really happen either. I mean, I do have friends who've met their boyfriends in their first year at university, but I haven't yet, and I'm still a virgin. So there you go. Now we've got that awkward bit out of the way, let's move on. First year is basically the same as the last year of high school, so you hardly need to do any work. Now, the next person who says that to you, tell them to get out. Literally, tell them to get out of the room, because that is so far from the truth. You need to work. You're at university. You need to work. Oh my god, I can't believe she said you have to work at university. I thought I was getting drunk and everything all the time. No, it's not. The whole point of going to university is to further your education, so you learn so much stuff at university. Like, it's not just about written work, it's about practical work, it's about gaining life skills all the time. You need to work an awful lot during the first year, as you will have to do for all the years at your university. So yeah, whoever told you that first year is basically the same as the last year of high school is just talking absolute crap. And also, the last year of high school is also pretty hard as well. Like, I had to work my butt off to get into university to reach my conditional offers. So yeah, next person who says that to you, tell them to go away and never see you again. No one will steal your stuff in halls. They'll know it's yours and they'll never touch it. Make sure you keep your stuff handy. Look over your stuff and keep guard of it for the rest of the time you're in halls, because 9 times out of 10 you're in your kitchen, you're making food, and someone's stolen your cutlery. It's so frustrating. If you have a kitchen that was like mine and there was dirty dishes all over the place, and you find your piece of cutlery or your cooking utensil in the bottom of a box filled with dishes that haven't been washed in 2 months, it's not exactly the best thing. So as I said before in the last video, make sure your stuff is different to everyone else's, because in the case that someone does use your stuff, you can have a go at them and say, hey, you used my stuff without my permission, next time ask me. Yeah, make sure they ask, and if they steal your stuff all the time, you should ask them to pay you. You should actually ask them to pay you to use your stuff, because yeah, it's your stuff, you bought it, and other people are using it, so it's like, you're just going to have to study one thing at university. You'll never have to find out about enhanced studies. Now this is important. Try to have an idea what you want to study with a degree, because I came into university first week thinking, oh, this is just going to be about music, great, this is going to be fine. And then I go to the meeting with the advisor, and he was like, right, pick an enhanced study. And I was like, what do you mean enhanced study? You know the other study you have to do with the year as part of your degree. You do know that, did you? No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, it's a class you have to go to each term to earn certain credits for your degree. Right. Shit. That was basically what I was like during that meeting. I was like, oh my god, what was I going to do? And I had to change it. I had to change it because it wasn't right for me. And yeah, it's just have an inkling what you want to do as your enhanced study. I'm sure your university will like list the available enhanced studies for you. They will list it online at your advisor meeting. They will have like a program where they list down all the enhanced studies. Just know what you're going to do, because yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do, and it took me till like October, when I was at university for 2 months, to finally decide, oh, I'll change to Gaelic. You'll love university from the minute you walk in. It's such a blast. No, you won't. You'll actually hate it when you first move in, and it's absolutely fine. It's okay if you hate it for the first few months or weeks you're in there. You'll get homesick, you'll miss your family and your friends, you have to meet other people, you have to cope being on your own, being independent, you have to be sure you have enough money to get food, to pay for, I don't know, for like the Freshers Week ban, for drinks and everything, to go out to pubs or something. It's really, really hard the first few weeks. You have so much on your plate with like starting a new course and everything. You have an awful lot on your plate, and the first few months are horrible. You can't get your head around it. You actually hate it. Yeah, as soon as you get over that hurdle, you realise, like, once you meet your friends, you get along with people, you go to all these different things. Like, I miss Aberdeen now. Aberdeen has so much for me. There's so many things you could do there. I have all my wonderful friends there who I love to pieces, and actually I really miss Aberdeen now. When I started Aberdeen, I missed home, but now that I've finished my first year and I am home, I miss Aberdeen. So yeah, you will hate it at first, but once you get settled in, then you'll absolutely love it. So fingers crossed. Also, you may decide that you hate it altogether, and you may decide that you want to change. That's absolutely fine. It's your life. Do what you want to do. Don't do what someone's pressurizing you to do. Like say, oh, you have to go to university to do this certain thing. No, it's your life. You do what you want to do. You make the most of it, because as they all say, life is too short. This is getting really deep now. I was expecting this to be a huge rant. But yeah, anyway, moving on. You'll be absolutely fine with your SAS loan. As soon as the money gets in, you'll be absolutely fine. Keep as much money as you can in your account, because yeah, you will need it at some point. Like, once you get the payment from the first day in the month, or the 7th in the month, I'm not sure, it'll change this year, but the 7th of the month, SAS will give you a certain amount of money, and it should help you for a few months. Make sure you don't waste it all on going out every single night buying useless stuff you'll never need. Just make sure you keep your SAS home, because sometimes the loan you get, you may not have a lot of money. You may only have, like my friend at university, Connie, you know Connie, she said she only had £20 a week for food, which is ridiculous. Like £20 a week for food. So you got to be careful. You got to finance everything. You got to figure out how much money you're going to need a week for food, how much you're going to need for like extra activities. Like in my music course, had to pay for concerts, had to pay for to join band, had to pay fees for that. You know, you just got to be careful. Like you got to organize everything and figure out what you're going to spend your money on. So that's the most important thing. Everyone loves each other at university. There are no cliques whatsoever. It's definitely not like high school. Wherever you go, there will be cliques. There will be the popular people, there will be the geeky, nerdy people, there will be the awkward people that everyone knows, but they don't really like want to be best friends with them, so they're out of the group a little bit. Guess which one I'm in? Yeah, there are always going to be cliques wherever you go. That's just the way human society works. We have to put ourselves into a certain part of society. Like we have to decide whether we're geeky or whether we're popular, whether we're sporty or something. It goes to our sexuality as well, whether we're gay, whether we're straight, whether we're bi. And I absolutely hate that, but it's true. We like to put ourselves in a certain category. That's it. We just like that part of being human. And in university, it's no different. Yes, you know everyone in your course, but you may not talk to most of them because of the huge numbers or something. Just realize there will be cliques. There will be cliques. Yes, as they say in the Bowling for Soup song, high school never ends. There you go. That's your quote for today. You'll adore your flatmates. They always keep the place so clean and tidy. My flatmates were the messiest people. They were so messy. Like I said, there was dishes that needed to be washed 2 months ago in the box in the kitchen. The place was just a massacre of mess. I had like a Domino's pizza box thing right in front of my door with like black bags, like McDonald's wrappers, everything just by my door. I didn't even touch that stuff. They had that stuff. I'm not the most clean person in the world. My room is always a mess, yes, but I like to have a clean kitchen because, you know, with food and everything, it's fine. If you mess the kitchen, I have to clean that so I can make my own food, and it's just, yeah, it just really annoys me. Sorry, this is now going into the rant that I was talking about earlier, but yeah. Just basically wherever you go in halls, it's never going to be clean. Even if the cleaners come and clean like their hallway or something, it's never going to be clean. So just make sure if you're a clean OCD kind of person, you know what I mean, that you keep your area clean. Because, yeah, it gets into a little bit of a nightmare. I don't think I have any more lies to tell you yet. I'll probably will find out more as soon as I go through the rest of my years at university. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today's video. If I've forgotten anything, comment below. If you're starting university this year, if you want to find out more advice from me, then please let me know. And down below in the description, I'm going to link you to some helpful videos by a few girls on YouTube that have done their university advice. Liz Presents, they have like a whole channel for advice for university students or people who are going to university. So if I missed something, go and check their channel out because I'm pretty sure they will have covered something on there. Fleur de Force did a vlog a few years ago about her experience at her at her university, and it's helpful if you're at university and you don't really like your course, if you want to like change it or something. It's quite handy in that sense. She did it with her friends, so that'll be down below. And Akio Jellybean, that's Josie, she has a whole playlist on university advice, which I would highly recommend too. She was one of the first people who I watched university advice videos on, and she made me feel so much better about university before I went there. So yeah, all those links will be down below. And yeah, I think that's basically it. So that's the end of day 6. I will see you tomorrow for day 7. I love you all. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.